who was going to come out on top.
So, a breakthrough already.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that could be trouble. It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Messi. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Bernat. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets away from his opponents. Verratti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Crunching tackle. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Keira receives a free kick for that. Keira is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hoists it forward. Now it's Messi. He's picked him out. Coutinho. Coutinho beats the offside trap. And he's cut it out. He's not going to get that. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a decent ball. Ter Stegen can claim that. Got through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Forward it goes. Verratti gets into the right position to intercept. Bernat. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Barcelona in the second half going. Rashford. Piqué. Modric. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, terrible pass. Bernat. Pinged one through here. He's Rashford! Battles to win it back. He's there to receive it. Bernat. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Piqué. Has gone out. Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. Mbappe amongst the goals, he's being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's the through ball. That's a pop! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's Di Maria. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Piqué. Modric. Bernat. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, great ball. Shoots! De Bruyne. Going for goal! Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul if he's given a free kick. Bernat. It's a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. And the through ball is intercepted. Rashford drives it forward. Coman! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Rashford moves short. And here's Rashford. And he's straight offside. Hoists it forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, he's gone for it. at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
De Bruyne. Timely intervention.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Paris Saint-Germain just have to run down the clock. Bernat. Willian. Cuts it out. Willian. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Holds it out to the flank. And that's that. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-calibre meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance.
Has a pop! Davis. It's come loose. Surely, Willian! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Messi, the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Müller can get it clear. Pablo Sarabia. Florenzi. And here's Willian. Paris Saint-Germain cannot keep hold of the ball. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, that is a bit special. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Davis didn't want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were put...
It's one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. Lewandowski. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, there's something you don't see every day. He's got away. It's on. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Willian needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Gnabry. Verratti battles to win it back. And it's Müller. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Forward it goes. That is as far as they're going to go. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Neuer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. sensational save. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Strong punch. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Decent looking ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Florenzi. Jerome Boateng. Boateng plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well weighted. Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that?
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
To increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Let's put a stop to that. He's got options out wide. Going for goal! And the ball's come loose. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Hernandez gets it away. Coutinho gets it into the middle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Messi. Gnabry. Surely. He's gone for it! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
This possibly the last play of the half. He's gone for it! The whistle goes for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Paris Saint-Germain are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Here we go again then. Well read, he sorted that out. Florenzi. Kehrer. Bernat. Willian. To the keeper and go again. Pavard. Sané. Bayern Munich can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Schuller positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, what's he done? Messi has been fouled. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. to further improve their position of comfort. He was just never going to miss.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Neuer. Keeper sends it forward. Florenzi goes looking. Right through the middle. Bernat gets it back.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
He shoots! Oh, terrific save.
Lewandowski looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
Florenzi tries to get it forward quickly. Schuller gets it back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Di Maria. Keira drives it forward. Di Maria. Keira. What a ball this has turned out to be. Messi decides to play it back. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, so I hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. And remember, Peter, that first goal came from a free kick, so why not a repeat?
He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Pablo Sarabia. Oh, real danger here. That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Neuer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's Sané. Goes for goal! It's broken. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's away! He's one-on-one! And the finish! It's there! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, they have a real chance!
I really don't think you could expect anything better.
And they've been caught out here. And the ball's come out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lewandowski. He's left his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Muller. Complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Bernat desperately wants to get on the end of this. Here it comes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Di Maria. Now it's Lewandowski. A real chance to break. He's got away. He's through. It's one-on-one. Has a pop. And in it goes.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really...
So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game in stages. We have already started here. And the through ball is intercepted. He spotted the run and played him through. Zaha. Longley battles to win it back. Pops it into the area. Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself.
Townsend just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Daniel Alves. Di Maria gets into a dangerous position. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Coutinho needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
It's a throw. Schlupp, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Out for a throw. Drives it towards the front. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now the counter. Idrissa Gueye gets it back. Andros Townsend opts to play it back. Marco Verratti. Bernat tries to get it forward quickly. Willian plays it out to the wing. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Keeper sends it forward. Kouyaté. And it's Zaha. Bernat. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Going through, Idrissa Gueye, Willian. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. A real chance to break. Philippe Coutinho. Di Maria. Di Maria was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. comes under pressure and it's come loose. It's come loose. A chance! Shapes to shoot!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Cahill. James McCarthy. Zaha. Schlupp. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Paris Saint-Germain really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Oh, some tackle that. Ball's loose, who's getting hits one?
Jordan Ayew really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Idrissa Gueye positions himself well and cuts it out. Willian gets the better of his man. This could spell danger. He's gone for it!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Joel Ward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. He's got options out wide. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. MacArthur. Milivojevic has put a stop to that. Now it's Zaha.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Ball is over the line. And it's Neymar. Crystal Palace keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Shot a goal! And in it goes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Crystal Palace break the deadlock.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Messi has been found. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to level it up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's the way to take the penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, blast it home.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
He gets past his man. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Little doubt, that is a foul. De Bruyne. Now it's has a hit! It's broken loose. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's left his man. Has a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Townsend, and the shot! In it goes! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Paris Saint-Germain on the spot for parity. What a save from Butland! What a save from Butland! De Bruyne. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he's there to clear it. In with a header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
Joel Ward. And here's Townsend.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Plays it through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Neymar. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Cahill with the clearance. Coutinho goes for goal! In for the follow-up! And the ball's come out! They need to get it in quick. And it's De Bruyne. Verratti! Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
It's Willian! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! So that's it. It is all over. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Your reflections then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance. Willian with the challenge and he has given away a free kick. And they've been caught out here. Richarlison and the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of...
It goes for goal! It's broken loose! Arthur. Willian. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? A heavy challenge. Thiago Silva. Out for a throw. Forward it goes. Marquinhos. Brazil are already ahead. The perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, the ball's come loose! Arthur. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really...
It's Morata! Worth a try, but not this time.
Oh, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Arthur goes looking. Danilo collects the ball from behind. Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Richarlison did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Going for goal! Oh, taken with style! Right back in the game! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Up he gets! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Philippe Coutinho. Look at Richarlison! And it's Danilo. It's a fabulous shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He has been fouled there. He's being closely tested here. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Thiago Silva plays it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Danilo. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly.
Thiago Silva just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Arthur. Morata desperately wants to get on the end of this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist.
Oh, that looks a foul. Referee's given it. It's on a plate. Thiago Silva drives it towards the front. Sergio Ramos positions himself well and cuts it out. And the through ball is intercepted. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's got through. Willian, he's got away. Willian. That has sent him sprawling. Sergio Ramos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Philippe Coutinho. Marquinhos does well to read it and intercepts. And help's available out wide. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Coutinho stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Defence has got rid of that. That'll be a throw. Real chance!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
What a ball this is! Oh, shooting chance! They've done it!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Arthur. Brazil desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Timely intervention. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Martinez hoists it forward. And he's cut it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Spain seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Now, can he capitalise? Going through. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Sergio Ramos knocks it away. Adama Traore. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Tries the cross.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Arthur, and it's played forward. Oh, that's a waste. And it's Adama Traore. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bernat. Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. 2 minutes to be added on. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that's it. Brazil emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. We look back on the game then, Jim. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes. And the shots! Marvellous goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolute
Real chance! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Massive leap! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Daniel Alves. Danilo. Thiago Silva. Marquinhos. Daniel Alves. Brazil have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Thiago Silva does well there, alert. Thiago Silva
With the slide tackle there. Morata. Corner it is. Shapes to shoot! Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance!
Just a fraction high.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's not going to make it. Thiago Silva. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Fabian Ruiz going full tilt down the left. Arthur. And it's played forward. Nicely measured pass. De Gea catches it safely. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Forward it goes. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Arthur. Has he found his man? Played out to the right. Bernat plays it forward. And here's just the goalkeeper to beat. Morata. Morata shoots!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
All the way back and they start again. Gets into a dangerous position. Daniel Alves. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Alexandro. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rodri gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Willian. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Fabian Ruiz drives it forward. It's a chance for Spain to break. He's left his man. Ferran Torres. Thiago Silva demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Danilo goes looking. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again.
Brazil carrying a one-goal lead.
And it's Adama Traore. Gets wrestled off the ball. Arthur. Philippe Coutinho. Danilo. Coutinho. He's there to receive it. Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Rodri. And it's Adama Traore. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Has a pop! And in it goes! The second half sparked straight into life. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Ferran Torres gets it back. Philippe Coutinho tries to get it forward quickly. Willian, he gets past his man. And it's the goalkeepers to play. Good idea, just poorly executed. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Ferran Torres tries to, and he has been fouled there. Thiago Silva is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Alex Sandro doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Out to the left it goes. Keeper sends it forward. Sergio Ramos does well to read it and intercepts. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Morata spreads it towards the left. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Arthur gets it back. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. What a throw in. Ferran Torres, and he's there to cut it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bernat. Sergio Ramos. Forward it goes. And it's been taken straight back.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He came in hard, very hard.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Rodri. Morata. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Coutinho. And he's cut it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well played, he saw that coming. Allen. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Now that does look a foul, referee's given a free kick. Bailly. Taarabt gets it away. Kessié. Fofana. And it's Aurier. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through to him. Face to face with the keeper. In for a hefty challenge. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Diarra. Gradel doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Aurier does well to read it and intercepts. He's got through. Good ball, it's found its target. He's looking to get there first. Kessié.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's posing...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
The wall's done its job. It's been blocked. Finds himself eased off the ball. Zaha.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gradle. Now it's Zaha. You can get that clear. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chance! And the defence can get it clear. Out to the right. He spotted the run and played him through. Going through. That intervention was very necessary. Gradle. Aurier hurtling down that right flank. Zaha is onto it and can take it up. Great leap! Can he get the shot away? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Zaha plays it in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Aurier cuts it out. Kessié. Over to the left. And it's got through. Dira. Boufal. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hakimi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So there was the first half.
Ivory Coast really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Ivory Coast clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now a chance to break. Oh, he's broken through. He's through, it's one-on-one.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Zaha. And it's played forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. A heavy challenge. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Morocco just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Fofana. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, good interception. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's on a plate. Has a goal! Aurier. Ball through needs to be good here.
Oh, goal! Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Ivory Coast making consecutive changes here. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Aurier.
Seri.
Needed a better pass there. That's a decent ball. He's there to get rid. Loose.
Ivory Coast really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
With Ziyech. He's played him through. He could be in here. Little doubt, that is a foul. To be more accurate. Now it's Zaha. Kessié. And the finish!
Ivory Coast are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping them...
And they've been caught out here. And he's there to cut it out.
Ivory Coast are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Morocco have a free kick. Gone back to the keeper. And that could be trouble. He gets past his man. Hits one!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
He's left his man. Can he dig out a shot? Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Fofana. El Kaddouri. He's had a go! It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?